day, ma'am. I am Brenda Balderrama from Criminology 2 Block K. So, my chosen topic, my chosen lesson is lesson 4. So, it only has 5 questions. So, before I proceed to my particular content, I would like to inform you that the answer is based on my own understanding and it only based on the module. So, question number 1 is explain why criminal investigation is considered both an art and a science. Provide example to illustrate each aspect. So, in my own understanding, investigation is an art and science, and part of the science, of course, is forensic evidence, DNA, the evidence that undoubtedly will be uncovered, undoubtedly has been uncovered in regards to the autopsies, which we still don't know the result of the blood evidence, the cell phone evidence, the video evidence. Then what is the art form? The art form of investigation is the police work, the interviewing, the interrogation, putting the investigation together, talking to the people. So just like cooking and baking, cooking is an art, baking is chemistry. Oh, so ingredients and a fine product, then the police work is the bake. So question number 2 is list and describe the steps involved in the investigative process. Ensure you include the key function performed of each stage. So the process of investigation or the investigative process is a series of activities or steps that include gathering evidence, analyzing information, developing and validating theories, forming reasonable grounds to believe, and finally arresting and charging a suspect, because criminal incidents are dynamic and unpredictable. So question number 3 is define 3 main objectives of criminal investigation as discussed in the lesson. Explain why each objective is crucial for the criminal justice system. So number 1 is to identify the guilty party, to trace and locate the guilty party, to provide evidence of the criminal guilt. So these objectives are interconnected and aim to ensure that the guilty party is identified, located, and ultimately held accountable for their criminal action. By achieving these objectives, criminal investigation contribute to the administration of justice and the protection of the society. And this 3 main objective is very important in the administration of justice because it helps the government and society to identify criminals who violates the law, prosecute them, and imprison or execute them according to the law. So question number 4 is describe the 5 functions of criminal investigation and their significance in the investigative process. The first is recognition or identification of facts, information, evidence, etc. This function involves recognizing and identifying relevant facts, information, and evidence related to a criminal case. It is crucial for investigators to have a keen eye for details and the ability to distinguish between significant and insignificant pieces of information. Number 2 is collecting of facts, information, evidence. So this collection process may involve interviewing witness, conducting surveillance, examining physical evidence, or reviewing documents. The goal is to gather as much as relevant information as possible to develop a comprehensive understanding of the crime. So number 3 is preservation of forensic value or legal integrity of facts, information, evidence. This function emphasizes maintaining the integrity of the evidence to ensure its credibility and usefulness during legal proceedings. So the number 5 is presentation of evidence in criminal case. The final function involves presenting the evidence and the overall criminal case in a clear and persuasive manner. By presenting the evidence effectively, investigators aim to convince the relevant authorities such as a prosecutor or a jury of the guilt of an accused. So, the question number 5 is explain the concept of the trichotomy of criminal investigation, discuss the 3 components, techniques, training, tools, and their rules in the investigative process. The concept of trichotomy of criminal investigation refers to three essential components that play a crucial role in the investigative process. These components are training, tools, and techniques. Let's explore each component in a way to easily understandable. So number one is training. In the context of criminal investigation, training refers to the academic and technical preparation that investigator undergo to acquire the necessary knowledge and skills for their work. Number two is tools. Tools in trichotomy of criminal investigation refers to the device and equipment used by investigator in their work. These tools can be range from simple items like measuring tapes and cameras to more advanced technologies such as forensic kits, DNA analysis, equipment, and surveillance devices. So, the one is technique. Techniques is a fundamental aspect of trichotomy and involves the unique means the process employed by investigator when dealing with various crimes and incidents. It encompasses the methods, strategies, and approach used to gather information, interviewing witness and suspect, analyze evidence, and reconstruct events. And in the summary, that the trichotomy of criminal investigation emphasizes the importance of training tools and techniques the investigation process. Training ensures investigators have the necessary knowledge, skills, and tools, provide the means to collect and process evidence effectively, and technique guides investigator in employing appropriate methods to solve crimes. By recognizing and understanding the significance of these three components, investigator can be enhance the quality and success of their investigation. So that's all. Thank you.